Hello and welcome back to our Planet Coaster 2 career mode. In the last episode, we started up Chapter 2, Wheelie Good Time, and completed building the Bifrost. Now we're heading into Farmland Fiasco. We are going to put the overall difficulty on hard, and let's jump in.
Hello everyone. We've got a rather interesting challenge ahead of us here on these green pastures. When the client bought this location, they started building their ideal theme park. However, there were some crossed wires in the transaction. You see, they actually only bought a little piece of the land.
This is why you should always read the small print.
Oh, nonsense. I don't even read the big print.
In any case, I have worked out a deal with the estate agents to buy the remaining plots once we have secured the funds.
Oh, I'm sorry to interrupt, my dears, but did I hear you were planning to buy this land here?
Oh, Nana Betty, it is an honor. What brings you to this neck of the woods today?
Oh, I try to visit often. Oh, I have a soft spot in my heart for this place, I tell you. And if the owner is in a pinch, I would be more than happy to help them and buy the remaining plots.
Oh, well, your kindness is always unmatched. But you needn't go out of your way. We have it all in hand here at Coast to Coast. Speaking of which, we should probably make a start.
Alright, so Farmland Fiasco. This sprawl of old farmland needs some TLC to take it from fallow to fertile. Focus on getting the basics in place first, and once you've got that covered, the farm is yours for the tilling. Alright, so I do like that we have a pre-existing park here already, so that is pretty nice. We've got a forge. We've got the synchronize. We have a coaster. We have an old hedge maze. Words didn't work there. Which I think is really interesting, even though it's not an actual ride. We have a wooden coaster, which seems really exciting. It doesn't have any power. It's also missing one of the pieces of the roof. So I'm sure that's going to be fairly simple. It's also interesting that the lift hill is steeper than the first drop, but this is Planet Coaster, so it is what it is. And our entrance, we have a bunch of people coming into the park. Now, do we have any shops or facades? I don't believe we do. There are some bumper cars. We have a Ferris wheel. And then we need to own 3 plots of land. We already own 2. What else? Run an advertising campaign for Ride Prestige Pros. Build a shop facility and a restroom facility. So these are going to be this one's going to be pretty quick. We don't have a whole lot of money. So let's see. We own these 2 in the middle. And there are a lot of plots of land. And honestly, I would kind of like to buy the one with the coaster for 4,500, but that's not going to leave us a whole lot in terms of anything else. Farmer Famers plots. Or, oh man, that one's 6. Oh, well, it's open land, so I feel like we save a couple of those for the future. Of course, we could get this. Now, we do need to double check. There's 12 pieces of land to purchase. Zebediah's, Farmer, Finch, Farmer. Oh my gosh. There's so much here. And I think, we have plenty to do here. But what is Alright, so that's the cow shed. The forge, the synchronize. These are probably just the names of the rides themselves. What was that other thing that we had? Oh, it's just the advertising campaign for Prestige Pros. Let's get to advertising. Alright, so of at least must be a flat ride. Okay, so we've already got that, so that we can easily do that. So honestly, we could probably just run some smaller, if we purchase a small plot of land, but I kind of want the coaster. I think the coaster is going to be the one that makes us the most money here. We do have to add power, so we're going to have to make some money because we only have enough to purchase this. And I don't think we want to do that quite yet. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our forge, and we're actually going to, now that I understand how the dynamic pricing works, um, I hate that it switches to seconds there when it should just be minutes. So we're going to switch this to 10 minutes. We will make this, let's just do 12. So that's going to be very extensive, very high for that. We'll do the same thing over here. Now this says 10:13, so we have to switch this to 10. And we'll make this one 18, I think. All right, so synchronize and forge are going to be the rides that are going to be important for us to try and make some money here to start. I think we're going to do the plot of land last because we are going to try and buy the coaster. We are going to build a shop facility. We will build a restroom, and then we are going to run our campaign. We're going to do that right away. So uh, do a quick. Actually, I don't even think I need to do a quick time lapse. We can just throw some quick pre-made facilities down. We are going to do one of each. So our food, what do we have here? We have sushi, hot dog squad, Viva La Vegan, Chief Beef, Pizza Pen, and the Gelato Bros. I feel like pizza is a safe one. Yeah, I feel like pizza is a safe one. So we're just going to throw one of these in here. And, yeah, we'll just do it right up because that is a relatively large pathway here. Now we need a drink. We have Latte Love, Gulp, what is that? Just Gulpy. Pip Shot Juice, Slush Hour, So Delightful, Cosmic Cow, and then Our Thirsty Frog, which we'll get some of those in actually, we can probably do that now. We'll just kind of plop this in, and honestly, we can probably just throw it in just like that. All right, so that gives us our second. Now we have Hats Fantastic, Looney Balloons, Just a Memento, and the Splash Emporium. I think we're just going to go with Just a Memento. And where can we throw this in? Not a whole lot of space here, so I guess we'll just throw this up against there. And hopefully people coming out of the rides will open those. So now we do need to get some power. So a distributor should be sufficient here. We don't own that land, so that's a little annoying. But we can just kind of throw this in the back here. I don't think this is that important. There we go. Ooh, and actually the power goes down that way, so that's good to know. we're going to expand this out, obviously. Oh, look at that. Look at that. There is a connection all the way over here. So we can... Okay, that's fine. So we got that connected. All right, now we need to run our advertising campaign. We can probably start to play this. I don't see us. We're probably actually going to need to fast forward here in a little bit because we're already down to $1,300, and I don't want to take out a loan here to start. So let's see here. Our last thing, run the advertising campaign and confirm. There we go. All right, so now it is just about... Oh, we probably need to open these quick. Oh, I didn't do a restroom. Did I? I didn't do a restroom. Did I? We need to make sure we get these open now. I don't want to forget about that. There we go. The Thirsty Frog kind of fits into this scenario. I kind of like that. All right, let's go back here. Did we build a restroom? We did not build a restroom, so we need to do that. Toilets. Yes. Where do we want to throw in some toilets? We could do it there with the gift shop. Kind of feel like that's fine. It did not connect, so we'll have to do a little bit of work here to get that to connect. For whatever reason, that's not going to connect, so let's try it this way. Whoa, I don't want to do that. This is the first time I've actually seen something like this happen. There we go. Perfect. So we've got that open. We probably do need a staff facility, but that's fine. We are going to fast forward here, see if we can make a little bit of money without taking out a loan, and then we will come back and we'll buy the coaster plot of land. So we need about $4,500. All right, so we now have over $5,000. So I believe we can go ahead and purchase our next plot of land, which is going to be... Oh, no, wait. Oh, man. You know what? We're probably just going to do this one then. The farmer's plot, or farmer's plot, because then it gets us the path out here rather than having to make our own path go through there. So we'll do this one first. I imagine the second level, we're gonna have to buy 2 or 3 of them, so that's fine. I do also want to say, excuse me, before I do that, both these rides have been doing really good for us. Our shops were doing really good. I did add in a staff building over here, and then I hired an extra vendor, an extra attraction attendant, a mechanic, and a janitor off camera. So there is that. But oh, what's this? There's a lot of litter. Yes. Oh, we did also add in some trash bins and whatnot. Now I think all of that has kind of sorted itself out. Our janitor did a good job cleaning everything up. So we'll go ahead, let's purchase this and see what they have to say.
Oh, my. I see you're making progress here. This land. Now, when I said it meant a lot to me, well, it used to belong to an old flame of mine. The park was where I had my first kiss. I still remember it like it was yesterday. He rode up to me on his penny farthing and said, "Nana Betty, you're the most..."
A penny farthing? But wouldn't that make you...
Eugene! It's rude to ask someone their age. Please excuse him, Nana Betty. Let's all get back to the job at hand.
All right, so bronze objectives complete. The forge doing a whole lot. We have to, yeah, we have to purchase 5 plots of land. Let's see what else we got here. Ride scenery rating of 9,000 for the bump and derby. Okay. So we're gonna have to add some scenery around the bump and derby. And we are gonna have to purchase this plot of land, which I believe is $6,000. So maybe buying this one was not the right way to go about this. But at the same time, we still need 2. So we have to buy this one, and then we can just buy this one once we make some money. Now, uh, honestly, we don't have enough money here to purchase this first one. And we're going to have to do some construction here. We're going to have to add a distributor. But I think this coaster, once we get this open, should help us start to make a whole lot more money. We are probably going to have to add in another drink stand, probably another food stand, and I don't know about bathroom yet. We will hold off on that. But we actually have enough money now to purchase this land, so let's go ahead and do that. And it's going to completely drain what funds we had. Was canceled due to lack of what? I missed that. What was that canceled due to? Oh, due to lack of funds. That's fine. We are not that concerned about running that advertisement. So, but we do need to get our pathing here set up. Whoa, not the red button. I kind of like the aesthetic of the dirt path here. Would love to just copy this and swing this around. There we go. Oh, that all. Oh, you can do. I didn't know you could just do railings on one side of the path. Well, that's a useful tool to know. That's why we're doing the career mode, so we can learn a little bit about the game. Now, we do need to get this tested. I know there's no power, so let's get our power going here. We just need a distributor, and we're just going to put it nice and close to that little place there. And now we have a coaster. Now, I believe that this is, we're only going to be able to get the one out of this, which is fine. Now let's do our dynamic pricing here. We are going to shift this to 10 minutes again. And then we're going to put our max price, oh, not that, at $15. And oh, we have to hire a staff member for this. There we go. Perfect. So there we go. We have a staff member, and hopefully we'll start to draw some people all the way down here because this is a bit of a walk. We are probably going to want to put another ride in here just to draw some people down here. So let's see. Of course, we do have our power forge that we built in during the last scenario that we were working on, but that is $23,000, so that is going to be difficult. Let's actually take a look at what our loan looks like. Oh, we can do quite a bit of money. So let's do 5,000 here to start. Oh, that's what we'd like. I do like this. So maybe we will build this one just because it also has the entrance here where I want it to go, and I hope I can delete this. There we go. And then for our path, this is just a regular path, so we'll just throw that there. And then our queue, we do want to make sure that we have a little bit of a queue here. Just because we want to make sure that we can get, whoa, we can get some more. We can make sure we have the right. Man, I can't think of what the word is. Holy cow, it wants us to do that much. We're gonna do this a little bit differently. I don't want to be price gouging here. So we'll do that. We will still do 35 with the max at 10. So I think that should do us some good here. And hopefully we'll have people that are going to understand, okay, we have a new ride down. Oh, is that? Yeah, that's connected. What's the problem here? We're just going to delete that sign. I am a little baffled. I did open this, right? Is this path actually connected? It should be, right? It looks connected. Oh man, we can just delete that whole thing there. That's great. Honestly, I kind of feel like I need to delete this whole thing because I don't. The hedge mage looks cool, but I just don't think it's feasible or needed at the moment. I can't delete that because I don't own it yet. Yeah, I'm a little confused. I mean, it's not like it's that far out of the way here. The rides are connected, and it's just not. They're not drawing people in. They're open. I wonder if I should just change this path all the way, but I don't think that should make a difference. People should still be wanting to go down there. I mean, they want to walk over here. Why don't they want to walk down this way? I should probably build. You know what? Let's keep building. Maybe we can draw something else out here. Yeah, this one will do a 3. We're gonna do a vegan, Viva la vegan. That can be our centerpiece store. Then we will do a So Delightful. And for our third shop, we'll do a Looney Balloons. Okay, and that should address some of that. We are going to make this path a little bit larger as well. And I gotta figure out why. Yeah, this path isn't connected. This is sneaky. Sneaky Planet Coaster. I don't know what I did there. Oh, park rating of 2. All right, that's what was missing. So that was sneaky. So all these probably aren't connected at the police, but they put the paths here to make you think that it was. So that's a little annoying. Now you can see a ton of people rolling through here, and that means that we just need to we need to expand this pathway a whole lot here. And we're just gonna make it maybe about that big. So it just gives some people a little bit more space. Actually, let's do a little less than that. There we go. Yeah, look at people coming in for the coaster now. So this is looking much better, even to the point where we can just say, you know, we're going to buy this land, and now we need to worry about the bump and derby and just adding some scenery around here, which, yeah, let's see, can we do this in a time lapse or in live time, or if it's going to take a little bit longer, will we need to do it in a time? Oh, we'll just jump to a time lapse then at that point. So let's see here. We kind of want some naturey style buildings here. Throw some of that in. Ooh, this is nice. Let's actually, we kind of throw this up against the side. I kind of feel, okay, we're almost done. So we just need a small thing like this, and that should...
Oswald, I have made a very important discovery. You must stop building on this land.
What is it? What have you found?
I was just over there, knitting my great-grandson a jumper, as one does, when a rare bird flew in front of me. It was the lesser-spotted griffin. I'm sure of it. They're protected by law, which means you can't continue building this park.
Wow, a griffin. And a lesser spotted one, too. I've heard about them from Adriana, but I didn't think they existed. I have to go and find my phone. She won't believe it.
For good reason. Betty, I believe that's an eagle. They're quite common, actually.
Oh, so it is. Oh, please forgive an old woman's eyes. They aren't what they used to be.
Right, I'm back, and oh, Adriana's replied with a bunch of laughing faces.
It was just an eagle, Oswald. I think it's best if we continue working on the park.
All right, so silver objectives complete. Pretty simple. We do need to open that up. Oh, we've completed something already. Reach a park reputation of 3. Daily profits greater than 100,000 per day. We do need to have a transport ride, so that is exciting, and we need to purchase 3 more plots of land. So I think this is going to take care of itself now that we've got our coaster open. I don't know if it's going to happen on this day since we had that hiccup of trying to get everything up and running on this side. But what we'll do is, oh, they think it's cheap. Hmm. We're going to do a quick time lapse to get the bumper cars open here, and then we have this land, so we're probably going to need to build a coaster or something at some point. We'll get a little bit more money. We'll purchase our plots of land. I think we'll probably do the one here with the Ferris wheel so we can get that Ferris wheel open so it's not just sitting. And then we might do this one as well because I think that's a cheaper plot of land and it just gives us a little bit more space and a little bit more of a connection down here. So I think that is what our goal is going to be. And then we'll find a way to do some type of transportation ride. I feel like it's going to start here. Uh, it might navigate its way all the way through and maybe come over to this side of our rock and water features here. So we're going to jump into a time lapse. I am going to turn off the fixed sun, put it at 12 just so it's a little bit easier to see. And once we get closer to the part where we're going to be completing the objectives, I'll bring you back in. Here we are, just about to finish up our gold objectives. I didn't do a whole lot after that time lapse. I did add some shops here. I don't remember if I did that on the time lapse or not, but just some small shops. We added a couple benches, expanded the path here just so it's not as congested in that area. We did add a guest service building in there. And of course, we got our transportation ride, which had to be a very extended length due to the requirement. I think it was like 1,600 or 1,640 meters long or feet long. And so that took the entire pretty much length of this to get to it. And, I wanted to do the sky ride or cable car just because I think it fits the park here, and it looks cool to see how far it actually goes. So I'm pretty pleased with that. And actually, think I see an issue with a tree here. Issue solved. Um, but yeah, we ended up making more than $100,000 for this day, and now we just have to buy 2 plots of land, and we're going to complete this. So we have about $50,000. Uh, we own all of those already. There is this one, but I kind of feel like, hmm, do I want to continue? I feel like we're just going to go cheap here. We're going to buy this one up here, and then we'll buy this other one up at the top here. And let's see what they say.
Well, we've almost got all of the land back. A job well done, I'd say.
Yes, your perseverance in the face of adversity is remarkable. Oh, Oswald, dear, I left my coat back on the bench there. Would you be a darling and go and find it for me? I wouldn't want to catch a cold.
It would be my honor. I shan't be a moment.
Now that he's gone, I want a word with you. Have you no respect for your elders? You've ruined an old woman's dream. My dream holiday home, that is. Where am I going to find such bargain land again? I had all the plans drawn up. It was perfect. Cantor was right. I'll be keeping my eye on you. This isn't the end.
Right. There you go. You keep yourself warm now.
Oh, thank you, dearie. You're ever so kind.
Okay, so gold objectives complete. A little bit of a twist in the storyline there. But we're not so concerned about that. Now we need to keep an average maintenance above 80%. We do need to get our park rating up quite a bit. Pay off all loans. We've done that. So this is going to be the first time where our mechanics are going to be the feature. And maintenance is going to be an issue here. We do need to add 4 more rides to get to that minimum. Um, and then we need to own all of the plots of land. So I think we're just going to purchase the plots of land now because why wait? We have plenty of money here. And what did I miss? Did I miss one? I don't think I did. I'm assuming that it's just this one that we can't purchase, so it's locked there, the little tiny parking lot. So now keeping the maintenance above 80%, but we still need to add 4 more rides. Now, I do want to do a coaster, and I think we're going to do Medusa's Mayhem, which is a ride that I had built. So I think that would be good. Now, I also want to add this ride in here because I think this kind of fits this area, even though it is Viking themed. And I also like the way it fits here right in between because I don't want to have connections all over the place here. So I think if we do this, we can actually probably move this a little closer to this area. We'll just have to move that fence, which is fine. So let's go ahead and just get that out of the way. Now, boy, I think we're actually going to tidy this up here a little bit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and we'll jump into another time lapse because this is going to take a second and I'm going to speed up a little bit here. So I will see you when we get through building what we're doing here. Okay, so we are back here. I've added 4 rides, so we got the Skybeam in here, which we're going to go ahead and open. We added a Tiny Eye, which we are now opening. And then we added the Monsoon Shoe and the teacups. So now we are here we have apparently 9. I wonder if... Oh, did we get it? We did. Okay, so that is now complete. So we are looking pretty good here now. I did add some power facilities, but we're going to need another generator here, which you can just kind of throw this in the back here, and then connect our power. So that'll give everything enough power, enough juice to open. All of these rides should increase everything. Now, mood's pretty good here. Let's actually take a look and see what is our hindrance here. Unique attractions. So I kind of had a feeling that was going to be the case, which honestly does not surprise me whatsoever. However, we don't have a whole lot of money left. Entertainment's looking really good. Hunger, not too bad. Thirst, we do have a lot of people that are thirsty still. So that might be something we need to address. Restrooms, and that looks fine. Nausea's fine. Energy's fine. Panic is fine. Souvenir, people want some souvenirs, but that's fine. Sunburn, we are good there. So I think our unique attractions, that's going to go up here pretty quickly, I think, because we just opened those 4 rides, and I think it takes a minute for everything to settle in and add here. But our next thing, I do want to add in a coaster, but we need to make a little bit more money. So we'll probably we're going to try and do 2 coasters. One might be enough for us. So we'll see what happens here. I don't think I'm going to do any more flat rides. I think we're probably good there, unless I get really close and one is clearly going to just put us over the edge there. But we'll go ahead, we'll make some money, and then I'll jump back when it's time to drop in our next coaster. Okay, so we are back here, and we have got $73,000 now. We'll slow this down a little bit. I have noticed that there are some weird oddities with this scenario. One, I don't know if the exit was too close to this split or whatnot, but mechanics couldn't get in there, and now apparently it's closed. I don't know if I just never reopened it or whatnot, but now it's fixed. I shifted it over a little bit, and then I added a body dryer here because people are getting wet off this, and then their mood is being tanked, which also happens when it rains. So, having a body dryer, having a way for people to get dry, that should help as well. But you can see already we're looking much better with in terms of people uh, having a better mood. Hunger, still pretty good. Thirst, still pretty good for the most part. Restrooms good, nausea's good, energy's good, panic, souvenirs, all that is really good. Um, when I did place this down, this path broke and people getting off the ride were getting stuck. So that's why we have this little weird thing here, which I'm not too concerned about now. Um, I also noticed, and I have never seen this before, or never noticed it before, but our unique attractions, it actually tells you over here on the right what you need to get to the next star. So uh, it says we need one more attraction. We're going to get above a three. A 3-star for unique attraction. So we're going to add that now. This is going to be and we had to wait quite a bit to get uh, a lot of money here, but we are going to add in the blueprint that I created, Medusa's Mayhem. I think it kind of fits, at least in terms of size, into this park pretty well. Now, we're going to add it into the back here, which means we have to find one of our path markers, get that down to the ground, and I think that should do it here. And that also gives us space that we can bring that path over here. So $68,000 down the drain. We will test this coaster. We do need to add a power facility, because of course I put it just outside. So we'll just throw that in there, and there we go. Now that's testing. We'll go ahead and connect this to the path. This is actually, we're probably going to do this a little bit differently here, because I think this is going to bring in quite a few people over to this area. So we're just going to expand this path out a little bit, and now we're going to connect it. And I think that will do us just fine. So Medusa's Mayhem, again, I did create this blueprint. There is a video of me creating this. So go ahead and check that out if you are interested. It is a small coaster. It's not fast. It's not the most exciting, but it looks cool. So I like this. It does have a couple inversions, which I think our park does need. And we're going to go ahead and do, well, we're going to wait for this to finish testing. Did it? I guess it did finish testing. I feel like that is pretty low for what it should be, but you know what? We'll leave it there. We're going to put 20 as the max. Okay, so it's finished testing and now can be opened. What happens if we just do... Yeah, so that didn't change. Okay. We'll go ahead and we are going to open that. Again, that should draw a lot of people over into that area. And that instantly boosted our unique attractions up to 3, which was not as much as I was hoping it would have boosted it to. But to get our attraction prestige up to 5, our park reputation dropped for whatever reason. Not sure what's going on with that. Scenery rating is great. That's at 5. Um, so we just need to work on getting a few more attractions. I imagine if we get 4 more attractions and get up to the 4-star unique attractions, I think we're gonna be, I think we're gonna be done. So I think what we'll do is we're gonna add three more, 3 more flat rides and 1 more coaster, and I'm gonna build the coaster, and we will see where we end up. Okay, so we are at a weird spot here. We're stuck at 4.0. Our park reputation is the challenge here, and I just can't seem to get our guests to be happier. Now, granted, we had some issues again with some pathing over in this area, so we had to make those adjustments, which took a little bit of time, and I think that actually probably hurt us here at the end. But you can see mood. People are pretty happy with everything. Entertainment, pretty good. Hunger, people are getting a little bit hungry, but that's fine. I don't expect that to be perfect. Thirst, people are actually pretty good on thirst. Restroom, people do need to go to the bathroom a little bit, but I mean, there's plenty of bathrooms around now, so I don't know what's going on with that. Nausea is good. Energy is fairly good. Panic is good. And then souvenirs, people do want souvenirs. So maybe we have to build a couple souvenirs. Sunburn's fine. Um, our guest tolerance, I don't see any issues with anything in here. I mean, there's just nothing that's really sitting there. It's staff, so that doesn't matter. Power and water cleanliness, that doesn't matter. Profits, that's for me. Our scores, that's fine. Uh, Scenery now needs cleaning. This area, we definitely have some areas that need cleaning, and I might just do a quick staff zone to make it so that, and then let's just assign a couple people to this staff zone. So, and we did hire a bunch of janitors, so let's just go ahead and we're just going to do this here. Nothing crazy. I think that gets the bulk of the issues in it. Okay, we'll name this the needs cleaning zone. And now we need to get to our staff menu. Nope, that was not the right button. I have to remember where our staff is. All right, so janitors. So we have quite a few janitors here. We are not in the right screen to be able to modify their stuff, which I now realize. Oh, staff schedule. I was just clicking the wrong thing the whole time. So I am really good at this. All right, so we have quite a few. We're gonna do whoa, I hit the wrong buttons. Still learning this staff stuff here. And of course we lost our sort here. Okay. Oh my gosh, and I clicked on the wrong thing again. Man, I am just struggling here. All right, so advanced settings. We want him to be in the needs cleaning zone. We're going to apply that all day. Okay. So there we go. Right? He's in. It didn't do anything. Staff zone. Apply all day. Confirm. I want to say I had that issue the other day, so that's fine. We're gonna do the same thing with him. And then we're gonna hope this is not going well here. We don't want him because he's got a break at the same time. So okay, so that's 4 now that we are hoping. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now let's hope that our needs cleaning people. All right, yes, she's going over there, so that she's got that whole zone, so that should be fine. Um, I don't think our operations, I think, are fairly good. I don't anticipate too many issues here with that. I don't think anyone's riding the cable car. Not a single soul has ridden a cable car, so that's not that big of an issue. Uh, Not a single person has ridden the parallelogram. Is kind of weird because I wonder if that path disconnected somewhere along the way. It did. Look at that. Look at that. There some whoa, whoa, I didn't mean to do all that. Okay, there we go. Let's just go ahead and get the right path here. I don't care that it's a different color. I just want it to be opened. We know that's open, so that's good. This is opened, and this does not appear to be getting people here. That is, so that's good. Let's take a look at this path. Yep, that path is broken. So we'll just go ahead and reconnect that, and hopefully I hope that's I don't know. Maybe it's not broken. Maybe I just think it is and people just don't want to ride it. Maybe they think it's too expensive. They do think it's too expensive. So let's try Let's just try $10. What's what's the bargain price here? Let's do 8. We're just gonna leave it at that. What do we think about this? I think that's fine. So hopefully this will start to change. We'll start getting people out of this area, or at least maybe it'll be a little bit cleaner. Uh, yeah. Oh man, that area, that area is constant struggle. Um, oh, that is included. Like our, I think pretty good throwing that in there. Just kind of flesh it out a little bit. We, I don't want to just keep adding janitors because I just don't think that's the right way to complete this. But at the same time, I feel like that may be the best way to complete this. Um, do we have people throwing up there? No, I think that's fine. Uh, yeah, this is turning out to be a difficult one for whatever reason. That just doesn't want to change, even though people are in a pretty good mood. So what I might do is I might just save and reopen the game. Maybe something got glitched out along the way. Maybe that'll fix it. So let me try that, and then if that doesn't work, we'll fast forward. We'll add in some more rides, and hopefully get a new coaster in here, and we'll go from there.
We did it! We've managed to procure the remaining plots of land and pay off the original owner's debt.
Amazing work! Where is Nana Betty? I thought she'd want to see the finished result.
I saw her getting into a helicopter shortly after you gave her the coat. She seemed to be in a hurry.
Oh, that's a shame. She is a very busy woman, though.
Well, we don't need her to tell us that we've done a good job here.
Agreed. Great work as always, team.
All right, so Farmland Fiasco Platinum objectives complete. Most popular attraction, Big Wheel number 4. Uh, yeah, so once I restarted the game, the park reputation started to climb. Now, there was a shift change in between there, so that could have had something to do with it. But generally speaking, I don't think it did. I think it was something just got messed up in the game and it was stuck at 3.6. I did add in this buoyancy ride just to give us a little boost to get us completed quicker. I did not have to build another coaster. I also did reduce the pricing on some of these, so the upswing that came down quite a bit. The parallelogram came down quite a bit. But generally speaking, this was it was pretty nice to get this one completed. Pretty fairly easy scenario aside from some of the weird quirks that this scenario has with like the pathing and whatnot that I kept running into. I think that's probably because of the elevation changes. But really cool. This is a cool setting for a theme park. You get relatively flat land aside from this area over in this like kind of goes up a hill in this area, but other than that, it's pretty nice. It sprawls out really far, so you can see we just have so many flat rides. We've got 3 coasters in here, which actually we haven't ridden this, so we'll go ahead and take a quick ride on this. as well as the other coaster that we put in. We will not do Medusa's Mayhem because, again, that is up on a different video on the channel. So let's go ahead. We'll take a quick ride here. All right, yeah, so pretty nice coaster there, very Planet Coastery coaster. And now, oh, we got this one going up the lift hill. And of course, we're not on that one. All right, yeah, so there you have it. Farmland Fiasco is complete. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you leave a like. If you saw something I could have done better, let me know in the comment section. And if you want to see some more awesome Planet Coaster content, please subscribe to the channel. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Later!